Hi students, today we can start a new chapter called coordinate geometry. The name of the chapter here it is straight lines. You have learned analytic geometry or coordinate geometry or two-dimensional geometry or Cartesian geometry in the 10th standard. There you have learned so many concepts, distance between 2 points. Sorry, first of all, you might have studied the axis, coordinate axis, the coordinate planes, then the origin, the quadrant, the distance between 2 points, the section formula, and area of a triangle if the three vertices of a triangle are given. Uh, what is the peculiarity of this analytical geometry? It is the combination of geometry and algebra. Actually, it was developed by the famous philosopher and mathematician, French philosopher and mathematician René Descartes. The Cartesian product. He developed that one. The Cartesian product of two sets A cross B. So in the Cartesian product you have the elements ordered pairs. So similarly in Cartesian geometry the points are denoted by ordered pairs. This represents a point in coordinate geometry. Isn't it? Coordinate geometry ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതിയ ഒരു പോയിന്റിനെ represent ചെയ്യുന്നു. Usually the first one is called as coordinate and the second one is called the y coordinate. You know, this is the x axis and this one is the y axis. They are mutually perpendicular. And this the point of intersection to the of the two axes are called axis. The plural axes. The two axes intersect at a point and it is called the origin. The origin is denoted by the letter O. And if the two perpendicular lines divide the entire plane into four parts, each part is called the quadrant. This is called the first, second, third, fourth, isn't it? And take a point here, a jump point. It can be here. So draw a perpendicular from the point to the x-axis. Let it meet the x-axis at M. Then this OM is called the x-coordinate of the point P. And draw a perpendicular from P to the y-axis. And this ON is called ON is equal to PM. So this is called the y-coordinate. So if this is x and this is y, the point is denoted as x comma y. Px comma y. If it is the first quadrant, both the coordinates are having positive sign. If it is in the second quadrant, x negative, y positive. If it is the third quadrant, both are negative. If it is in the fourth quadrant, x positive, y negative. Here x negative, y positive. Here x positive, y negative. Here both are positive. Here both are negative. Above the x-axis, the coordinates, y coordinates are always having positive sign. Below the x-axis, it is negative. And the right of the y-axis, the x-coordinate will be positive. And the left of the y-axis, the x-coordinate will be negative. And when the point P reaches here, the y-coordinate decreases. At last, when it reaches here, the y-coordinate is 0 and x-coordinate remains as it is. So x0. So any point on the x-axis is having y-coordinate 0. Similarly, any point on the y-axis is having x-coordinate 0. So 0, 3 is a point on the y-axis. 3, 0 is a point in the x-axis. Okay. Then we have studied certain formulas. If x1, y1 and x2, y2 are 2 points. The distance between this one is A and this is B. The distance between A and B is denoted as AB is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. You can write x1 minus x2 the whole square because A minus B the whole square is same as B minus A the whole square. Distance between 2 points. Then x1, y1 a point, and this is x2, y2. A point P divides the line segment joining these two. This is the line segment. In the ratio m is to a. If this one is m and this is ratio is m is to a, then the coordinate of this point is m into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n, and m into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. If the point P is the internal divisor, once more, the coordinates of a point which divides the line segment joining x1, y1 and x2, y2 internally in the ratio m is to a. So, ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെ എടുത്ത് വെച്ചാൽ ഇതിന് ഇന്റേണൽ ആയിട്ടും എക്സ്റ്റേണൽ ആയിട്ടും ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് ഇന്റേണൽ ആയിട്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് x1, y1, ഇതിവിടെ x2, y2, ഇത് m is to n എന്ന റേഷ്യോ ഇടുക. എന്നാൽ ഈ പോയിന്റിൻ്റെ എസ് കോർഡിനേറ്റും വൈ കോർഡിനേറ്റും കാണും. ഇങ്ങനെ എടുക്കുന്നത് m into x2 plus n into x1 divided by m plus n, അതുപോലെ y coordinate. But if it is external divisor, that is for scientific operations, if P is the external divisor of AB, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. P is the point here. If this length is m and this one is n, then the coordinate of this point, if P divides AB externally in the ratio m is to n, then m into x2 minus n into x1. Instead of this plus, you have to write minus m minus n. Here also m minus n. Similarly, m into y2 minus n into y1 divided by m minus n. This is the external divisor. This is called, both of these are called section formula. This is section formula. So you have studied this one, section formula. And next, the line segment joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. The midpoint, the coordinates of the midpoint, the coordinates of the midpoints of line segment joining x1, y1 and x2, y2 is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Then the last one is area of a triangle by using coordinates of the vertices. Area of the triangle delta is equal to half into x1 into y2 minus y1, cyclically change, x2 into change this one y3 minus y2 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. This is the area of the triangle whose vertices are x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. These are the concepts which you have learned in 10th standard. Okay. Make thorough all these concepts: the distance formula, section formula, the midpoints, then the area of a triangle whose vertices are given. The formula for finding the area of a triangle. Okay.